everyone, it's Christine, the Mighty Murphin Fashion Ranger, and today I have a box from Influenster. I actually haven't done one of these videos for them it's been a while. Mostly because the last box that they sent me, I wasn't able to use. It was a skincare product, and I was just kind of a little worried about it because of being pregnant. Like, my facial stuff that I've been using lately has all been natural kind of stuff. So I didn't know with the chemicals if I wanted to deal with all that, and I was like, I'm just not gonna use this. So they sent me, and I was freaking out when I found out that I was going to get this. It was a Marc Jacobs eyeshadow palette. And if you know me at all, you know I am very budget conscious, and I do not own high-end anything except for my purse that my husband bought me like 2 years ago. That's a Coach purse. And that was a gift. I would never buy something like that myself. So the fact that I was like, oh my god, I'm gonna own something by Marc Jacobs, like, blew my mind. But a little bit about Influenster. If you haven't seen any of my other videos, and if you haven't heard about it before, they have a website and also an app where you can sign up, set your preferences for different, like, products you would like to review. I think they have a lot of, like, home cleaning kind of stuff, some snacks, beauty, hair, all that kind of stuff. You can, like, set your preferences for what you would like to receive, and then they will randomly select you to send you some products. You review them. In the app, it tells you, like, exactly what you need to do to, like, earn your badge for that product. And then it's kind of like the more you do, the more times you, like, get stuff. It's kind of random, but I think they try to do it based on, like, if you have a YouTube channel, if it's been growing and you have a decent amount of subscribers, like, that kind of gives you, like, more points. You can look it up. I will link it up. I will link it below, so you guys can check it out if you want to. It's free. It doesn't cost anything. It's mostly just your time if you want to review things. That's pretty much it. So anyway, they sent me this Marc Jacobs eyeshadow palette, and I opened it up, and you can tell I know nothing about, like, high-end brands, because they sent me this little pamphlet that tells you about, like, all of the eyeshadow palettes that they have and, like, how to use them and stuff, and I'm like, what is this fancy stuff? I just get, like, Maybelline. And then it came in this little bubble wrap and this little box. And the one that I got, does it say on here? I know it says on the actual box. It's, like, so well packaged. I'm like, what is this nonsense? But look at how pretty it is. Ooh, so pretty. The palette I got was Provocouture, which was an awesome choice for me. Oh, they also sent, which I haven't used yet, a sample of their eyeshadow primer. I haven't used it yet because it looks like it's kind of like a one-use kind of thing. But I love this palette. I've used it twice now. I'm wearing it now, and I wore it in one of my other videos. Yeah, look at this. They even got this cute little, like, guard thing. It's not even just one of those little dinky plasticky things. This is, like, super fancy for my taste. So these are the colors, and they're so pretty. This is Say It. This one is With Style. Oh, sorry. This one is Otherwise. You Might. As Well. Just Stay. And In Bed. And right now on my eyes, I used this second one right here, With Style, to just put on, like, a base color just to set my eyeshadow primer. And then for the next one I used Otherwise, which was kind of like, I did use it as a transition shade, but it was a little bit darker than I thought it was going to be. But, I mean, I still think it looks nice. And then on the outer edge, I used In Bed, which is like my favorite color in here. I think it is awesome. Like, if you can see, it's a little bit bright on the outer edge. And I love that color. It's so pretty. And then in the inner corner, just to give it a little bit of like shimmer and pop, I used Say It. You can't really see it. It's not really showing up well on the camera, but it is like a really light shimmery shade. But overall, there is a little bit of fallout, but not too bad. It's definitely better than obviously the other brands that I have that are super cheap. And I really like the pigmentation of a lot of these. I think the only one I haven't used at all is this guy, because it seems like it's more of like a dark, it's either a really, really dark purple or like black with some like gold flecks in it. So like to me, that doesn't really make sense with the other colors in here. So I haven't used that one, but I've used all the other ones so far, and I just think they're really pretty. I think this retails online for like $49, I think, which for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 shades, like obviously someone like me who buys super cheap makeup, this is definitely like super expensive for me. But what I like about it is that it's going to travel with me. We are actually going on vacation this coming week, and I'm planning on bringing this with me. I've been loving lately like these pinkish, purplish tones, so I'm happy that I can bring like this and like one other little mini palette that I have and be set for the whole week, because that's probably all I'm gonna wear on my eyes the entire time. And I just think it's really pretty. Oh, I forgot to mention, on the bottom lash line, I used this guy, Just Stay. And that's actually, it looks like it's a shimmery shade, but actually on my face, it doesn't really look that shimmery. So I really like these. I think they're fantastic. If you have the money to spend on these, like, I would definitely recommend it. The other ones that they have, I'm actually really glad that they happened to send me this one, because I think the only other one that I would like is this Glambition one, because it's more of like a brown gold kind of tone. Every other palette that they have isn't really something that I think I would wear. But that's why I was happy to get this one, because I was like, I will wear the crap out of this. So I'm gonna do some swatches on my arm for you guys, and I will show you all the pretty colors. So these are the swatches. You can see this one is In Bed. This is Just Stay. As well, You Might, Otherwise, With Style, and then Say It, which I'm sorry that these two are pretty light, so it is hard to see them, but I think the colors are really pretty. This is the first time I've looked at this kind of dark black kind of one. I actually kind of like it. Anyway, let me scooch closer. So overall, I would say this palette is really pretty. I don't know if I would spend $49 on it, but you might, because I know a lot of people do. They don't have a problem spending money on like high-end eyeshadows, which I respect that. I just feel like for me, budget-wise, having a child, it's just not in the cards for me right now. So I'm going to treasure this, because it's probably one of the only ones I will ever own. So I'm going to love it, but ooh, so I'm glad I did it that way. Anyway, those are the swatches. Hope you guys liked this video. I hope it was helpful for you. I do also want to say, while I was swatching these, I know that a lot of beauty gurus will say that eyeshadows are very like creamy and buttery. I would definitely say that these are, because as I was swatching them, I'm like, ooh, these feel really nice. They don't feel very powdery. So yeah, definitely good quality eyeshadows. I really like them a lot. They're very pigmented, especially the darker ones. And even the lighter ones, they are pigmented. They just, when the light that I have on in here is on it, it looks like it's the same color as my skin, because I am very pale. But anyway, that's it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you are new, please subscribe to my channel below before you leave. And leave me a thumbs up if you guys like these sorts of videos. And I will see you guys next time.